How you guys doing? That dirty satellite man's still burning my upper lip. What are you trying to do, man? Trying to make somebody grow a mustache? You're not the boss of me, man. I'm not your slave. And if any of you Middle Eastern Germans ever tried to call me a slave or tried to claim you thought you owned me, you're going to have to leave this country, man. Most of you probably going to be leaving because you're tied in with your terrorist cell or your terrorist organizations of your freaks. Better quit hitting my throat, man. Which person made you think that you had any right burning Americans with satellites? Who do you think you are? Did my mother have a court case against any of you people that tried to claim to be richer than me in reference to my mother and father's estates? Did any of you try to claim you had higher status than me? Did any of you try to claim, did the Middle East try to steal Beverly Hills? Which person do you think owns Beverly Hills? It's not owned by the Middle East, and you can't buy America, Middle Eastern man or German man. No, you can't. America's not for sale. So who do you think you are? What you trying to do, man? Tried to push the Americans out of America, and your German Middle Eastern people tried to come into America and tried to murder Americans, or what? What are you trying to do, man? Why are you burning my upper lip? You think you own other people's upper lips? You trying to make stupid jokes saying you thought that since your race doesn't wear deodorant very much or whatever, you thought you'd burn people's upper lips and you'd say it was their upper lip that they smelt? It's illegal to be burning people's upper lips, man. Just remember, man, what you're doing. Your country can get nuclear bombed or something if you're terrorizing Americans. It won't be no little firecracker shit, man. Mushroom clouds over your fucking country if you don't fucking leave me alone. That could happen. How many Americans' lives have you murdered, dirty Middle Eastern German man? And Adolf Hitler was probably a Middle Eastern German. There's laws and policies in America, man. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. You need to go into those courtrooms so they can hear what you're trying to do. So people can figure out what the course of action is to stopping your people from burning Americans with satellites. We need to know, man. What country do you think this is? Satellite man, what country do you think this is? You think you own other people's teeth? Well, you think you're a king? You tried to steal other men's penises? What's your DNA type, man? See, to be a king, first of all, your DNA has to be checked. And I'm the last living relative, and I'm a 100% full-blooded royal. 100% royalty. Doesn't it say that in the royal protocol in the media, too? What are you, a half-breed royal trying to steal America? Are you even a royal? Or are you just posing as a royal? Look it up. See if you think I'm a real royal. Who do you think owned the most land in America? How many millions of acres of land and farmland are you trying to steal from America, dirty government man? You think you were born richer than me? You think you were born in a castle? What castle was you born in, German man? That German castle in Germany is not an authentic castle of the European monarch or the American monarch. That might be something in Germany, but it has nothing to do with monarch laws of American royalty or European royalty. Basic information. And not all royals are related in any way, and Middle Eastern German royals don't outrank European royals, and they don't outrank American royalty laws. What are you trying to do, man? Trying to get people's attention? What do you fucking want from people's upper lips? Why are you damaging people's teeth? What do your fucking teeth look like, freak? You better stay out of my face, man. That satellite man just claimed, he said his men are faster and stronger physically than I am. They said they could bench press more or something, or they said they had stronger, faster speed of running or something. Really? How fast can they run? Now, I'm not the person that they say could run 70 miles an hour, am I? Or is that one of your guys? Or is it 68 miles an hour? Might be Usain Bolt. I'm not sure how fast he can run, but we know he's pretty fast. You know, it's not about, royalty doesn't have to be the fastest athlete or the strongest athlete, but in reference to authentic royalty, there's particular histories of athletics in some things. How much can you bench press, government man, with your muscles on? 300-400 pounds? 500 pounds? 600 pounds? 700 pounds? How much do you think my father could bench press? Or my grandfather? 1,000 pounds? 1,100? 1,200? 1,300? What? My father was what? The richest man in the world? In 76? And which man claimed to be richer than my mother? Do you know who my mother is? Which man in America claimed to be richer than my mother? My mother was the richest woman in the world, wasn't she? Or was she not? My father was the richest man in the world. Reference to American monies and American land. First world country laws of American currency, European currency, and friendly acknowledgments of other countries. This is just about, trying to figure out which people are trying to steal from me, which people are trying to steal my mother and father's estates. They just hit my throat, made me burp. So your scam artist always trying to play games with people's bodies with satellites. Now, the New England Journal of Medicine has to evaluate your satellite controllers, and the Census Bureau needs to evaluate what your people are trying to do to America with your satellites. So, in reference to oil industry, do you claim you're the highest ranking person in the oil industry? Who do you think is the highest ranking person in the oil industry? Who do you think is the richest person in the oil industry? Come on, man. It's historically documented in American history and European history. Who do you think owns the most land in America? Who do you think owns the most farmland in America? Ain't none of those categories Middle Eastern, man, of anybody's identity, and ain't none of their identities German either. So what do you think, man? Why don't you put it on YouTube? Not somebody playing their facade. Show factual documents on YouTube. I didn't sell nothing. I didn't give nothing away, didn't sign nothing away to nobody, didn't sell nothing away to nobody, not never. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates and my grandparents' estates too. Forever. Some of you are supposed to be getting sued for trying to hurt me and trying to steal from me, dirty government man. And what you've done to my teeth is a violation of my family history protection laws and Treasury protection laws and Supreme Court protection laws. So who are you? You claim you're the king of what? You tried to steal hotels in Beverly Hills? You tried to steal American hotels and European hotels? And then they kicked your ass out of Beverly Hills, you freak. Psycho man. Tried to steal other people's property, you fucking freak. You need to go into court, man. Royal protocol of my identity is what's in the media. Those are my birthmarks and beauty marks and scars that I've had since I was a little boy and when my parents was alive. And that motherfucker just communicated saying, oh, what happened to your parents? Put it on paper, man. What you think happened to my parents? If you were involved, they can destroy you. Factually, legally, internationally. And they can send all your people from wherever your people are at back to your homeland country. They can declare martial law against you and your people. And they can round up your people and deport all your people. Middle Eastern German man or whoever you are. I'm not sure who you are. Maybe you're not the Middle Eastern man. Maybe you are the Middle Eastern man. Maybe you are the German Adolf Hitler man or whatever. But America has laws, and you don't have no right burning me with satellites, and you don't have no right burning Americans with satellites. You're violating IRS laws in America. You're violating Treasury laws, Supreme Court rulings against your people. You're violating FCC laws. What you burning people's lips for, man? You trying to get people's attention? You trying to label me or something, man? What you trying to do to my upper lip, man? What you trying to do? Trying to mess with my teeth? What you trying to do that for? My teeth are supposed to be protected by American and international law. So why did you damage my teeth? Claimed you were trying to do mind control. It's never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never. It's on hard copy documents and they won't ever change. So you got to get charged for your attempts of extortion, your physical assault, your crimes of trying to steal resources of America, your people trying to steal companies and businesses that I'm the owner of, in reference to my mother and father's estates. And hello, China, Japan, and Korea, and Malaysia, and Taiwan, and England, France, and Italy, and Ireland, and Great Britain, and Mexico, and Canada. Lots of things of importance. So who's this satellite man burning the upper lip and teeth? You're violating the laws of Elliot Ness of this country and European countries and internationally, government man. You need to go into court so they can tell you that you need to leave the country so you can be escorted out of the country because of your crimes of terrorism. You don't have a right doing that shit in America, man. It's not fair to people here. People didn't do that shit to your people. You came into this country to hurt Americans and to steal from people. You need to leave. You need to get banned for life. So you can never come to America ever again, man, whoever you are.